Yeah.
Well, you know, I think I might hop off commentary because we already saw this movie.
Oh, you're gonna do it?
Yeah.
I mean, let's
He's
get one.
But he's got the spot, man. Like,
Let's get one.
He might as
Let's
well.
not do that. You know, we have to appreciate all the stream monsters that some have been here since the beginning.
All right,
Watching this Busas.
I'm gonna watch just one game.
If I'm sacrificing my fun time to go and drink beer for free, in which I will offer that to you later on. We'll talk off camera. To drink beer for free, then I am. You can do the same.
I'm a hydro homie for a month. I drank so much over Christmas and stuff. I got a.
Oh, I did. I did too. I gained 15 pounds. I had to go right back to the gym.
And like I'm about 8 pounds heavier than I should be right now. So you know we're all trying to work off that New Year's.
Yeah.
New Year's.
This is my excuse. This is Beer Fest. This happens maybe once in the winter and once in the summer.
Yeah. So it's a good excuse to just go get some beer, have some fun.
Yeah.
All right. Now
Sunset wheel gets spun. Just put in the dishwasher.
Man, dude's just put the controller down.
I mean, shout out to both players because, you know, it could be easy to be like, all right, you know what, I'm just going to go ahead and take this.
Actually,
and then people would be like, collusion.
Yeah, that's that's another thing, too. I think Jabali, I don't know if Jabali's watching this, but if he does, he's going to be like, yo, all these players are colluding. Those first
no, we don't want that to happen.
Yeah, but they're going to give us a good show. And
Jabali's an awesome dude. Does a lot for not only the Orlando community down there, but just the FGC in general.
I'm sure big.
Whoa! What was that interaction?
I have no idea.
I think what happened is the EX Moon Boots collided with Laura's sprite and reactivated his hitbox to the fireball.
I don't even know.
Lots of Capcom please moments today.
Moon Boots isn't projectile invincible, so it's
I mean,
like you said, the collision box moves forward. So that would have been a sad trade if Corjam was low on life. I would have been upset.
He's holding that pressure.
He held up.
And somehow didn't punish in enough time for that.
Not a lot of characters can. Oh my god.
Ooh. Sunset wheel. What for breakfast? Tried to meaty elbow, but didn't quite work out.
Psycho power.
And good flip out by Corjam.
It's good to know I'm not the only one that's ever going to get hit by that again. Okay, that's a lot of damage. One more guess.
Oh, tried the overhead, and Hitman using that good button. That good button to say, nah. Ooh, nah. We ain't doing that, nah.
He's brave for pressing a button there, but I understand why, because it's not truly airborne until the later part of the move. So I respect it.
Good anti-air by Corjam. Didn't capitalize off that crouch light conversion.
I genuinely believe this is a 5-5 matchup. I really do, because Laura can just stuff DR, which few characters can say they can do consistently as easily.
The match for both players, for both characters is all right. Whoever gets who in the corner, probably is going to win now. But maybe not in this case. That's negative.
Corey, you had no reason to do that, man. He knows. He knows. If you think you know, Hitman knows.
All right, so Hitman gets one on the board. Hitman, by the way, has to reset the bracket.
Yep, win 2-3 out of 5 sets, so maybe he'll be merciful and Corjam will just win out. Otherwise, we're going to be watching part 3 of the movie, The Phantom Menace.
Whatever the hell. That movie's bad. I'm not gonna. Yeah. Bad. We're not gonna do that today.
Yeah, we're not gonna play Phantom Menace.
And that was punishable range. Ooh, Corjam doing a little bit of footwork to try to catch Hitman shimmy. And that is one thing, is that in this matchup, Hitman is really antsy on the wake out.
And like with Laura, the key is to not be afraid of her command grab, because it's not like getting grabbed by EX command grab from see, and then you out neutral the character, and then this happens. Like, there's very few things in this game that I don't even know where I'm going with that, but yeah, we're just
it's been a long day.
It has.
But we're right here at the end of it, and thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yes, thank you.
We staying here, finishing this out, watching some Pipada.
Wow. Wow. Oh my god, he drops a combo opportunity. Oh, tries the dash.
Check the dash.
Yeah, Hitman will always press because that move moves him so far back it doesn't even matter. Ow, ow.
And good jump in by it's party time and whiffs the grab. But like I said, with grabs is pretty much.
Ooh, did he do anything?
He blocked.
He knew.
Got him. Ooh, stun boys. And that was a costly read by Hitman.
That cost him everything.
So
Corey knew though. Hitman will do that. He does not care.
I lose one match per set to that every time I play Hitman.
He just does not care. Blast.
Gets the anti-air. Tries to force the shimmy.
He won't. Sometimes he'll tech, sometimes he won't. Yep, he doesn't care. He knows Corjam wants to shimmy him, and he stopped teching, which is smart. But then
catches the dash.
Oh my god! What?
It was out of range, just a little bit.
That was the new one too. The one that has increased range and is slower. That's interesting. That missed. I wonder if he just mistimed it because it's plus range. Oh my god! It's so hard to check that dash offline and on. But Hitman can check his own. Oh my god! Back
gets
throw.
the throw.
He doesn't get too much off of this. Plus, you should have reversaled that. Don't let this idiot take the
and catches him with the dash.
He
Good job on Hitman, actually. That was a massive risk for Hitman because he could have gotten checked early in that dash.
Thrown or anything. Wow.
This is the second win for player 2.
All right, so Hitman up 2-0.
Round 1.
I was thinking
Looking at a
Corey
reset.
might switch characters, but no way. He has Ed, he has Kago, but both those characters I think they're struggling equally as hard against Bison. But again, how much?
One more tap to stun.
15 seconds into the round and he's dead.
Stun balls.
That's because we've all seen the movie before. This is the sequel.
He's caught reaching.
You reach, I teach. So Hitman on his way to resetting the bracket. Let's see if Corey can answer back. Take your turn. Laura and Ryu have that same stagger string where they do stand jab and then crouch like kick, crouch jab or something. It's good because it makes people walk back, but Hitman doesn't have to go in.
And he's sat on it. Oh, so we're going to get a bracket reset, folks. And Big Boots has left the building. Big Boots has left the building. He is over it. Shout out to my commentary partner for life, Big Boots. He said, enough of this. But that being said, also shout out to Corjam. Congrats to Corjam for securing the last spot at this LCQ this weekend. This has been a little over a month of events, and not just people from the Ohio area, but we also had some people that were coming out from Pennsylvania and the Michigan area that went to tournaments from all over, from Columbus, starting out at Raj in Columbus, to Equalizer in Toledo, to right here in Cleveland, the heart of downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Almost doesn't get as much downtown as this here at the Cleveland Public Library to finish things off. So we're going to go ahead and have you guys treated to this reset. And thank you everyone so much for tuning in and watching. I would love to stay, but extra priorities actually summoned me away. So we're going to go ahead and just let this roll out. If you haven't done so, folks, make sure you not only give sfxxPLAY a follow, click the little heart button down at the bottom, but also go ahead and give shout out to all of our other sponsors, Outer Haven Esports. Follow them on all social media, Outer Haven Esports. Follow them on Twitch. We not only stream Street Fighter, but we stream all the other tournaments for our monthly series and our weekly series. Shout out to Escape AV, the studio behind all of this lovely videography that you see, the stream that you see going on right now. FGC person participates in the FGC. He's a Geef main, and oh my goodness, looks like what the snowball. I'm over here doing promos, not commentating. This bus ass checks the dash. We got Chris Panda just about to hop on. What is going on?
All right, so yeah, I'll just jump in because so why didn't this happen a second ago? I don't know, but
Little prematurely on the Devil's Reverse.
it's fine. It's fine. All right, so Bison, ooh, good crush.
Catches the crush counter, sunset wheel. What's the mix up? Catches the normal throw, and
Nice knee. But the space is real. Bison got too many good buttons.
gets the jump in. So one more EX sunset wheel.
Okay.
You hear the crowd
Okie dokie.
get spicy in the back.
All right. Wait a minute. hearing screams of collusion in the background.
Oh no, this is not collusion. We are playing this out to discourage collusion talk. None of that here. This is a wholesome family stream.
Yeah, things would have ended long ago if there was actual collusion.
Whips the command grab. I mean, they say that Laura's range for a command grab got buffed, but it looks a little bit like the opposite at some points today.
Yeah.
Gets the cross under. Stun boys.
Big stun damage?
Ooh, 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 ooh.
Yep, there it is. Oh, no.
Hitman checks the button. Corjam backdashes. Dash under.
Oh, my God.
That was filthy.
That was
Corjam woke up after that,
was
it
pretty
seems.
nasty. That was pretty goddamn
It seems that he woke up. I mean, I was about to leave, but here we go.
You were like, let me make the
Let
last
me
push
do some back here and walk in on those 5.
I mean, he could have done it.
Ooh, gets the jump in. What's the mix up? Tries the knee. Hitman blocks it.
Okay.
Hitman got caught pushing buttons. Stun boys.
And
Sunset
the
wheel
reset.
raw.
And he's still not dead. He should have just did EX. Oh my God.
Corjam with four games straight.
What in
What just? I promise you, this is not collusion. This is not collusion, folks. No matter how much this looks like, this is not collusion.
No, he's just playing his heart out right now. He's definitely.
Corjam flipped his switch.
There's no collusion. Corjam just turned it on. Turn that brain on to max potential.
He turned on that Samba mode. He turned on that Zook mode.
Activate
He said, "Let's
Ultra
go ahead and
Instinct,
get it."
name
And oh no, I think, yeah, Hitman tried to push a button on that fireball and got clapped, unfortunately.
There you go. Keeping them a block string.
Got caught pushing buttons. Gets the moon boots out the corner. Catches the backdash. EX Psycho Inferno. Hold that. V reversal by Corjam.
That gray life. Oh my. What now? What
Wheeled
now?
again. So I think, yeah, that's what's happening is that Corjam has conditioned the Hitman to push buttons during those fireball traps.
Oh man.
And he's just getting clipped, which is
Oh man.
defeating the purpose. Checks the dash.
Oh man.
This is about to be a reverse sweep.
Oh man.
The reverse 3-0.
Oh.
Catches the
Max
overhead.
range.
Doesn't capitalize. And the EX head stomp does land. Gets the throw. Back throw.
Oh man. It's so tense. You hear a rat fart right now. It's too tense.
Hitman deciding to be a little bit patient out for those thunderclaps. I think he kind of lost them. Checks that. Sunset wheel. EX thunderclap. You got to hold those. Doesn't get the anti-air. And that's game.
Jeez.
Corjam with the reverse 3-0 sweep.
Did you? What?
Rightfully secures his place as the last member of Team Cleveland for the Street Fighter League Amateur.
What the hell?
What happened?
Oh my.
Some good old quality bus ass. That's what happened. That's what just happened.
So we're gonna get Corjam on to do a quick post-game interview. And,
All right, yeah, Corjam, you can come over here. We can just go ahead and ask you some questions. Some questiones. Go ahead and untangle that so I don't just rip off everything. Hey, buddy.
What's up?
Hey, you did it.
I did. do it.
Congrats.
Yeah, I was kind of scared there for a minute because Hitman just kind of bodied me in grand finals.
Yeah, and then you reverse swept.
But like,
What did you notice at that? Is I can tell you where I kind of noticed something, but where did the switch flip on for you in that second set?
Well, I mean, right away, I came out of the gates, completely changed my game plan.
Okay.
That's sort of the thing. When you go into grand finals from the winner's side, you feel way less pressure, I guess, because, like, you only have to win 3 games. They have to win 6.
For sure.
You definitely do, I think.
Have a little bit of, you think you have, like, some room to kind of
right,
experiment and feel it out?
You don't sweat it so much, and it's kind of a benefit, right? So if you have to win 1 set and you're trying your hardest to win that set, or even just from, like, Hitman's perspective, he has to do it to reset to then win.
Yeah.
I can just kind of hang back and just kind of observe what he's doing.
For sure.
Because it doesn't matter if I win that set versus the next set. I can actually get more information by just playing a certain way in grand finals and then just flipping the switch at the end.
Yeah, and it shows. It paid off. A lot of those, I could tell that there's a little bit of set play kind of going on. It seemed like you conditioned him to expect you to kind of dash in command grab after a lot of those neutral thunderclaps that you're doing. So he was checking those buttons and actually getting clipped by it.
The big thing I was really doing was that whole first set in grand finals, I kept trying to shimmy him. I was forced, because Hitman is pretty notorious for getting shimmied. If you saw winners finals, he lost because of it, because I was shimmying him. So I spent the first set of grand finals just trying to tell him that I'm going to shimmy him, just so I don't do it at all the second set.
Okay. Set play. Set play is real, folks.
This is the level. These are the levels you need to go to win against Hitman.
Well,
it's kind of crazy.
Congratulations. Good to I feel like out of almost all of us, definitely deserve that last spot. We've been rooting for you this entire time, and you get to round out a pretty dope team.
Yeah,
actually.
Team Cleveland's like.
We got some
good.
monsters. So we start off with True God leading up the first place. Hitman, as you just saw. And then we had Sebman, who
just came out of – not that he came out of nowhere.
He's been around for a while, but he's a player who with life, sometimes you don't block the work-life mix-up. Doesn't come out as often, but has always been like a super solid birdie player.
Whenever we talk about top players in the scene, we talk about him, and the only reason we don't talk about him more is because of how little he's able to show up. But he is, like, top tier in Ohio.
Yeah, absolutely. And, I wish I was able to make it to that tournament. Who won Equalizer?
That was Sebman. It was actually him grand finals.
1, 2. So is it 4 people? I thought
there
it was 5.
was another one in Dayton where Ultimate Vitality Austin won.
Okay, so Ultimate Vitality won that one. Solid jury player. You just got to see him earlier on today, and then you get to round that off. So,
yeah.
All right, rest of the country out there, get ready. This is what you have to deal with.
You're either gonna be able to keep me out, or you're gonna get mixed.
You're gonna get grabbed. You're gonna get grabbed at least once. We'll see how. Let's see if that's gonna be your first mistake.
I don't want them to get grabbed. I want them to take the hit. That's where the real damage is.
Lord. But thanks a lot for hopping on, giving some words, Corjam. I'm glad to see you put a W on the board. And thanks a lot to all of you that have tuned in. Some of you from the beginning. You could have been watching anything else today, but you chose to sit here with us and watch this stream. We like you. We love you. Thank you very much. Once again, make sure you give Outer Haven Esports a follow. This channel, sfxxPLAY, a follow. Click that little heart button down at the bottom. Everyone has Amazon today. Go ahead and slide them that sub if you want. They put out some hilarious quality content. And shout out to the boy Ed over there, one of the geefs that I hate playing on a regular basis, for providing all of this lovely video equipment. I mean, my face looks great. Like, I look great right now to the stream. This Blackmagic camera is mighty expensive. I don't even want to like touch it, but it makes me look pretty. It made the stream look pretty. Shout out to Escape AV for being an FGC player that loves to support the FGC with all sorts of events and videography that he can.
And if you are in Ohio and you're looking for your local scene, visit ohiofgc.com. We have a calendar on there that shows you all the events in Ohio.
Yes, that's for sure.
And the Discords and the Twitter accounts, everything you need. Check it out.
Absolutely. And not to mention, thank you so much to Cleveland Public Library for hosting this awesome event. They have their esports team is freaking awesome. Everything from fighting games to DDR to Just Dance, VR, computer games, the works. So if you're ever in Cleveland and you happen to be here on like the last Saturday of the month, which, if we're looking at a calendar, that's going to be leap year, February 29th, March 28th, in March, and April 25th, from 10 to 5. Stop on by. We'll be here. Hey, come and hang out. We give away stuff. We have some esports teams here. all mid esports, and we have the Cavs, the actual Cavs 2K esports team that rolled through today and stopped by often. So let's see, is there anything else? Where can the people follow you, Corjam? Where can they find you?
Really just Twitter at Code Corey, CODECORY.
All right,
That's
awesome.
about it.
Fantastic. I was about to say, yeah, I think you just use Twitter, and then after that, you're just findable at other places. And myself, you can find me at Ajakin on all social medias. We like you. We love you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Go do something productive. Go contribute to society or something, or go hit the lab. Level up. Either way, whatever it is, make sure whatever it is, you do it, you love it, and you have a good time. Peace. Like you. Bye.
Later.
And we are out.